Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's so good to be here.
Good to be here. Yeah. I wish we could get you a little more comfortable day, but at least we have air conditioning and a closed door, right? There you go.
It's hot out there.
It absolutely is. I don't care for it. It messes up my hair. I can't have that, right? And tell us, who is this you've got here with you?
This is Ryan West. He'll be playing at Exit In with us, and we're starting our own little project as well.
All right. Right on. Cool. And again, it's going to be at the Exit In Saturday. It's Chelsea King with Platinum Moon, and Robin August is also on the bill. And I feel like, I mean, you're both standing here with guitars, and we could talk about it the entire time, but you could play something. What do you want to do for us? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing actually the last song on the album.
Okay.
It's a little country for a rock album.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we're in Nashville, so everything is going to be at least a little country, right?
True.
If it comes out a little bit, we're at least not going to get mad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right. Take it away.
All right, this is In Dreams. Was I easy to forget? Why'd you lie to all of our friends? Were you scared I'd tell the truth? 'Cause I've seen the depths of you. Your secret's safe in my head. Oh, I won't forget. dreams will meet. Sweet.
Let it ring out. Getting every bit of that production value in there.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Lightning 100, Nashville's independent radio, hanging out here live in the Volume.com studio and on Volume.com with Chelsea King, the very same Chelsea King, playing a show Saturday at the Exit Inn Platinum Moon. Robin August, also part of the bill, and out there playing shows behind the new LP, just came out in May. It's called I'll Meet You in Dreams. And Ryan, I want to ask you a quick question because I noticed something here when you came in. I've seen a lot of things on guitars.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Polaroid picture taped to a guitar before. What is? I'm just curious. What is that?
That's me copying Adam Grandiseel from the War on Drugs.
Okay, fair.
I wish I could take credit for that.
That's just.
I saw it in a video of him like covering Pagan Place by the Waterboys. I'm like, that song's so badass and that guitar's badass. I want mine to look like that.
So. And that's. But I appreciate the fact that you didn't come up with like some big flowery overblown explanation.
No,
like,
I'm not that smart.
I saw it and I looked cool. It's kind of the same thing of like I saw Joey Ramone in a leather jacket, so I bought a leather jacket. I mean that's it, right?
Yeah.
I respect
it's
that.
It's not that contrived. I wish it were. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then I got little Record Town sticker. Shout out Fort Worth, Texas.
All right, Record Town in Fort Worth. Are you from Fort Worth guy?
Lived there for a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Great people.
Right on. Chelsea, you're a Nashvilleian though, are you not? Are you?
I have lived here longer than I've lived anywhere else.
That's fair.
Does that make me a Nashvilleian?
Well, how many years is it?
7.
Oh yeah, 7 here that's like a lifetime anywhere else.
I feel like it's been a lifetime. The whole city's different than when I moved here.
I think 7 years in Nashville. It's generational. I think you're okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I have this mutual hatred for the tall skinnies.
Well, there you go. I think. Where do you stand with hot chicken?
Chicken is a tough subject right now because my chickens just died yesterday.
Oh, why? Why did I not see that on socials today when I was?
It's okay.
Is it? Because it doesn't feel okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like a good moment right now.
Hot chicken though,
right?
It's good.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
I'm first off. You said Michael Chiklis, and I need you to understand that I'm laughing with you at the name. What? So do you keep chickens, or did you have a pet chicken, or?
Yeah, I had 6 chickens, and then slowly they started.
Is it 5 now, or is it?
It went to 3.
Okay.
And then we gave we decided we should give the other 3 away to a nice, loving family because.
So they could go run around on a farm, ironically enough.
Yeah, I mean, they did run around on our East Nashville farm.
Okay.
And they were cage free, but there was a critter getting in there. So.
Yeah, I live on a farm, and we have like no animal. Well, we have a barn full of cats that just kind of decided that they live with us. And that was one thing. We had like 8 or 9 chickens for a while, and it gets kind of heartbreaking, especially when you have to start buying eggs again. That was
Dude, you know the saddest part? Our chickens had never laid an egg. Oh. So rest in peace to Michael Chiklis, the chicken that never laid an egg.
She was going to be my egg plug.
I was going to be everyone's egg plug. I would have brought you eggs.
I was heartbroken when I found out.
And I would have taken them because I'm going to tell you, I missed the farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
I do. Well, we're talking about music and life right now with Chelsea King on Lightning 100.
And chickens.
And chickens and, grief. We're dealing with some grief right now. We're doing it all ahead of a show.
It's a therapy session.
At the Exit Inn coming up on Saturday. And if you have a story of woe you'd like to bring, I'm sure, Chelsea would happily let you just shout out your stories of woe throughout the show all evening, right? No, probably not. So... You did one thing on this album that I'm so impressed whenever anybody does this. First off, you wrote all the songs yourself, correct?
Yeah.
And make sure I'm getting this right. With the exception of drums and some upright bass, did you basically play everything on the album too?
I did.
That's so cool. That is so.
Thanks.
I love when people do that.
Thanks.
Is that just kind of how you work? Is it just, have you always been somebody who just plays a lot of different instruments? I mean, kind of how do you get there? Okay, fair enough.
No, I really wanted to prove to myself that I could do it.
Okay.
So I actually learned bass playing this album.
So you didn't know how to play the bass before you did it for this record?
No.
Okay.
And I would say I barely knew how to play guitar too.
Okay.
So I'm still learning that one.
Okay. Wow. That's and why not drums?
So I can actually play drums, and I bought a kit to record for this album, actually. And I don't have the financial ability to purchase an interface that has enough inputs to mic up a drum kit correctly. And so I would rather leave that to a professional.
I could never be a drummer for the same reason. Well, one of the reasons I don't play golf, like it's just too much of an investment on my end. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's an expensive sport.
It really is. And drums, too, are also an expensive sport. What? Oh, man. So here we are, and we're talking to an artist, Chelsea King, who, and what you're doing now, is this is kind of evolution, or however you want to put it, from a band that people might be familiar with called Chelsea.
Yes.
With no vowels, but you swap the E and the A for a Y, correct? Which, in part of Music City Mayhem a few years back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 2020, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the pandemic.
Yeah. Lots changed since then.
So much. Not even aside from the world, but like my music. I mean, I was making like country music then.
And that's what I was going to ask is like from then to now, sort of people are familiar with Chelsea. Then what's kind of the difference between Chelsea and Chelsea King with what you're doing now?
I think the difference is mainly just that I'm playing all the instruments myself.
Okay.
But the first record that I released under Chelsea, I also did self-produce, but I had some of my homies and my roommates playing on it.
Okay. We need to get to a point where you can play all the instruments yourself on stage.
So I was thinking about getting a looper.
Oh no, I mean like putting the cymbals on your knees and like having a washboard, like a bass drum on your back.
A little backpack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like some old vaudeville stuff. I mean, a loop pedal's fine too. Whatever. I guess that'll work. Do you think you'll keep working that way on records from here on out? Do you think you'll be playing everything yourself on the albums?
I think for my solo project, but Ryan and I are also about to record some of our music for our band Mineola.
Okay.
And we'll probably do that together.
Okay. Right.
Hopefully she'll have me. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll work out. Yeah. Right on. And any timetable for the Mineola stuff coming out, or just keep your ears open?
Well, we're recording in July.
Okay.
And we'll announce.
So at some point after July.
Yes.
Fair to say.
Probably.
Keep your eyes peeled anytime after July.
Literally any time between July and the sun burning out, there will be new music from Mineola. I'm excited. You got to have something to look forward to. Right? I like that.
Exactly.
All right. Chelsea King here in the Volume.com studio playing a show Saturday over at the Exit Inn. Don't forget that album. I'll Meet You in Dreams, available right now, and all your favorite music getting places. I feel like they can probably get it Saturday at the show too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Have some copies out
get
there.
it Saturday at the show.
It seems like a really good idea. I always say if you're going to get the music, pay full price, get it directly from the artist, because there's a special place in heaven for you if you do that, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, you want to play us another song?
Sure. Let's do it. Digital Dreamscape? You start it.
Cool.
And talk about your mom and how she's doing now. I gave you what you wanted. Maybe you've forgotten. It's not enough to say care. You act like you were unaware. I was falling to the bottom. Turn your head, she's lost it. I'm All your nightmares and instability, lack of accountability. You say you miss the feeling of my body while I'm sleeping. Honey, you're still dreaming. When you put me on a pedestal, perhaps you wanted me to fall. Or did you like me better as an idea of a girl that you made up? Stop the car, let me out. I'm on fire. I finally found myself. Break the news. This just in. Now we can't go back again. I'm high, high. Never wanna
And that's more from Chelsea King here on Lightning 100, hanging out in the volume.com studio, he said, and on volume.com. Got a show coming up at the Exit Inn on Saturday. Got an album out now called I'll Meet You in Dreams. It's available now in all your favorite music getting places. And Chelsea, if you want to find merch and tour dates and all things Chelsea King, and maybe keep an ear out for the Mineola stuff, where can we find you?
You can find me on all social media at King Chelsea, KingChlsy, and then on streaming, Chelsea King.
There you go. Well, thank you very much. Saturday at the Exit Inn, Chelsea King, Platinum Moon, Robin August, and we will be right back. How about we do some Old Crow coming up next on Lightning 100?